What up, people? It's Nickopz here, and this is going to be my full tier list on MK11. Now, I don't feel like we're going to be getting a balance patch till after Evo. Thought we would be getting one around, after CEO ended, but that was not the case. No big deal. We're just going to be discussing this tier list. So, first, at number 1, we have SONYA Blade. The most horribly designed character in this game, broken for 8+ years. Character is just utterly broken, and I really want to know who designed this character because I gotta see how they're getting it wrong so many times. In case you don't know, some characters are designed by specific people, so it just could be a specific person that's making a lot of these broken characters. We don't know. But SONYA is just absolutely ridiculous. Number 1, without a shadow of a doubt, no doubt in my mind. Character's broken, busted, whatever you want to say. She's still playing the last game, and that's everything I got to say about her. I got plenty of other videos going on about why she's so broken if you want to watch those. And in my opinion, she's the only broken character in the game. Number 2, Garrus. Garrus is a potato. Best way to describe him. He's very simple, easy, and I have a motto for him. Everything Garrus does is good for Garrus. He's just a nice, solid character. Well, not solid. He is, what's the word? He's overtuned, but just in like a very solid way. Like, everything he has is just very good. Nothing he does is lackluster. Everything he does is just so good. There's no other way to really describe it. Like, if he mids you, it's good. If he grabs you, it's good. If he mixes you up, it's good. If he whiff punishes you, it's good. Everything about this character is just amazing. And that's Garrus, number 2. Now, number 3. This freaking character right here. No wonder a developer was playing this character. No. Character's freaking ridiculous. Dang near infinite pressure. No meter cancels. They didn't even pull no crap like that in the last game. What the heck were they thinking? I mean, you still had no meter cancels in the last game, but they weren't good. Hers are good. So she has no meter cancels, ridiculous damage, accessible crushing blows, 9-frame mid, good staggers. She's safe on almost every button. Like, and they took her freaking dad's dad push away and gave it to her. How you gonna take Jax's tool away and just give it to, Jackie? I mean, he still has it in his super, but you know what I mean. He just can't throw it out. She can. So she has everything and then some. Best pressure character in the game, without a shadow of a doubt. Pressure is just good. Amazing. Character is too good, needs to be toned down. Now, number 4. ERRON Black. Character is annoying. This character is so freaking annoying. Anti-zoning, mix-ups, overhead low mix-ups, to be specific. Well, those are the main mix-ups, but what I mean by that is he has multiple overhead and low mix-ups. He gets overhead low mix-ups off of his back 1. Oh no, his back 2. His he gets 2 overheads with that and a slide that makes that even more dangerous. So you're guessing like 2 to 3 times in a string. He has the 2-1 2 string to where he also has 2 overheads and you're just guessing. He has the drop kick and the slide that he could just throw out. Nothing but guessing against this character. And you're forced to be still against this character, and he also has something to punish you for that too, because of his acid. Character is way overtuned, a jack of all trades gone too far. I don't understand why it's so hard for them to make a jack of all trades. Yeah, that basically covers Aaron Black. Just ridiculously overtuned jack of all trades character. Number 5. A lot of people are going to disagree with this pick because the pick I'm going to pick after. Scorpion. Where is he at? Right here. Mr. Teleport. I just made a video on Scorpion before this. I don't know which one I'm going to upload first. But I think Scorpion overall as a character is fine. It's just the teleport that makes him too strong. If they tone his teleport down, he'll be fine. Most people say he's always had to teleport. Okay, that's fine, but it's too strong in this game. This is a more neutral heavy spacing type game. So, and you don't get good punishes off of teleports because some reason they wanted everybody's meterless damage or most people's meterless damage to be trash in this game. So yeah, Scorpion's running rampant right now. Is probably the most hated character in this game. That's my top 5. I think all of those characters need an adjustment, every last one of them. Now next is my S- and A tier. Now with these two tiers, my S- and my A tier, I think these are the only characters in the game that don't need to be touched at all. Every one of these characters would be fine if they stayed like this permanently. Number 6, we have Cassie. A lot of people are going to disagree with me on this because they say that Cassie is, some people even think she's the best in the game. I don't know what they're smoking. But Cassie is a very good character. She has good mid checks, a good way to stop your wake up, good zoning, and good pressure, if I haven't mentioned that. She is a very good character, but why I don't think she should be nerfed is she has clear weaknesses, unlike the top 5. She gets no damage. Well, she doesn't have any corner combos. She barely gets that much damage in the corner. I mean, she can make it work, but it's not good. She has a 8-frame poke, so some characters like Liu Kang are going to get better pressure on her. And yeah, those are her 2 main weaknesses. And people don't realize how much of a weakness that is, having a not having the access to a 7-frame poke and no corner combos. I think they did Cassie right. They gave her obvious strengths and obvious weaknesses, and that's what a balanced character is, in my opinion. Now, she is definitely top tier. I think she's the leader of fair top tier characters, because in any game, there's always going to be top tier characters. You can't get around that. But some top tier characters are just designed right, and you can't get around that either. They're just good by their kit. Cassie doesn't have anything too oppressive or broken. You can handle this character if you know what you're doing. She's just a very good character. And my pick for the leader of characters that don't really need to be touched. Now, number 7. Baraka. This damage is ridiculous. That's the only thing about Baraka that is just ridiculous. His damage doesn't need to be touched though. Clear strengths and clear weaknesses. Character is barely opening you up, and he has to pay more patient. Well, he has to play, more patient to do anything good against you. Most Barakas will try to play him like an absolute madman. He doesn't work the best that way. He is a more I'm gonna walk you down and hurt the crap out of you character. That's what Baraka is. And I think they did this character just right. He's fine, doesn't need to be touched at all. 8. Jax. One of the Stagger Kings. This character is Garrus Lite. He plays similar to Garrus, like even has one variation for combos, grinning, and one for just crushing blows. Sound like somebody? Yes. Combos, crushing blows. Oh, and command grabs. Crushing blows and command grabs. It's new era, and crushing blows and command grabs is hunker down. Character, he's also a potato. A lot of overheads. Two really good lows to check you. Stagger King, he's just a potato. Good damage in this variation, and good, how can I say it? Good Garrus type gameplay in this variation. He can be a grappler too. He's just a very solid potato. He's a good character. So there's not much to say about him because he's just so easy and bland to where you can't really think of much to say about him, just besides the fact that he's a good character. Now, at number 9, we have Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero is, in my opinion, the most balanced character in this game. Now, I have Cassie as the leader of this tier because she's good, is my S- tier, but Sub-Zero is literally, I'm so proud of him for making this character because he is the pinnacle of balance. Nothing too oppressive. Good 50-50s, but he has to commit. People say, oh, you can react. Like, be quiet. If you're reacting, you're just going to get grabbed all day. Like, if you're really trying that hard to react to his 50-50s. They're 5 frames apart. A nice mix-up within Thin Ice as well, the lesser variation, to where, am I going to slide or do a plus kick? And I didn't realize how good that mind game was, but it's actually very good. Amazing anti-zoning in Dead of Winter. He is just a very, very solid character. Most balanced character in this game, in my opinion. Now, at number 10, we have Cetrion. Yes, I think she's a top 10 character. One of the best owners in the game. Amazing in a good player's hands. I cannot stress that enough. In a good player's hands, this character is a monster. Decent enough staggers, can bait counter pokes, good zoner, decent damage. People say her damage kind of lackluster. I think it's decent for a zoner. She's just good. If you like zoning and you want to have a play style to where, I think she's the most respectable zoner in the game. If you have a play style where you want to just sit back and throw stuff all day and, you know, have something where you can still go in, but it's not too much, they just, like, it's just right, Cetrion is your character. Just a very balanced character, in my opinion, and very dangerous in the right hands. At number 11, got one of my mains, Cabal. Cabal is an amazing character with access to 2 amazing variations. Character is safe man. That's what this character is. He barely puts himself at a risk while he plays, and he just plays his game very solidly. I think he has a couple of hard matchups, but nothing too annoying to where he can't get around it. I think one of his worst matchups is Jade. But besides that, you know, he can pretty much fight a majority of the cast very well. Everything you need in a character, for the most part, you know, good staggers, 50-50s, but it doesn't do a lot of damage to make it fair. Good meterless damage. That's one of the key strengths about him. A lot of people in this game don't have good meterless damage. He does. Decent damage for a bar. One of the most well-rounded characters in this game. But not completely well-rounded. He's just one of the most well-rounded characters. He is just a solid, good character. If you have more of a reserved playstyle but still want to go in at times, Cabal's for you. Just a perfectly designed character. Now, next we have, a lot of people ain't gonna agree with this pick, I feel. Liu Kang. This character is very good in my opinion, but a lot of people, well, opinions about Liu Kang are all over the place. Liu Kang is a rare breed. He is a accessible scrubby scrub killer that also can be good in a good player's hands. So he's all over the place. He really is. He has the high level mind games for top levels of play. He's very easy to use against scrubs, and he's very easy and scrub friendly in general, and just easy to play. The most accessible character in the game, in my opinion. Just so easy to just pick up and play. Solid character, good staggers, no 50-50s at all. He's just a stagger monster to where, and if you don't know what staggers are, I made a video on that. This character is always gonna have you scared to press a button. He's the second best pressure character in the game, in my opinion, and a perfect example of what a pressure character should be. Unlike Kung Lao, who is trash. So yeah, that is Liu Kang. Now, I have been numbering them. Let me get back to numbering them. So Cabal's 11, Liu Kang's number 12, and Jade, number 13. I'm not gonna hide how I feel about this character because that's not the type of person I am. Hate this character. Disgusting to me. The way you play her is disgusting. Her tools are disgusting. This character absolutely disgusts me. She does. I hate how people play this character. I hate how they're forced to play this character. I cannot stand her. She is top 2 annoying characters in the game, in my opinion. I hate her. I absolutely hate her. And don't pick Jade against me, or I will do something that is not, likable in the community, but I'll do it if somebody picks Jade against me. She, even though she is annoying, that's not going to change the fact that I think that she is a perfectly balanced character. I don't want to freaking I'm such an unbiased person to where I'm like, okay, I know I hate the character, but I'm not biased. I know she's balanced. She just gets on my nerves. Hate her. But she's in the A tier, as you can see in the video. I don't think she needs to be touched at all. The S- and the A tier are the tiers I don't think need to be touched. Now, the last of A tier, number 15. Oh wait, is this number 15? Yeah, Scarlet. Scarlet is she's a respectable character, but I don't think she's a respectable zoner. Her zoning is kind of ridiculous at times. It's not like Cetron where there's clear ways you can get in on her and she's punished if she goes in. Well, not punished, but she's definitely not as good as if she goes in. Scarlet's more like, I'm gonna zone you out and then I have good buttons up close too. But what makes her fair is the gaps she has. She's like Gap City, gaps everywhere. And if you know how to deal with gaps, you're gonna have an easy time against Scarlet. She has ways to check you for them by staggering, but she is a respectable character, in my opinion, but not a respectable zoner. Her zoning is kind of overtuned, but her as a character, just fine. I think she doesn't need to be touched at all. She stayed how she is in the rest of this game's life cycle. For the rest of this game life cycle, I think she'll be fine. She has 2 good variations. Use this one if you want to teleport. This one if you want the more vortex type pressure. Good character. Oh, and this one has a parry as well. Now, the rest of these tiers, I think that the A- and the B tier, I think the B and the C tier are the most prioritized. Well, should be the most prioritized for buffs. The A tier, A- tier is debatable for some, but I think every tier below this needs some type of adjustment. That's just my opinion. Now, number 15, we have, where is he? Noob SAIBOT. Noob SAIBOT is a punisher who anti-zones. He has ridiculous damage. 40% if you can hit a hard link. Around 30 to 35% regularly. And when he gets you to the corner, 40% easily. Like, character is just, I don't want to say very good, but has very good aspects about him, which are his damage and his neutral. Neutral is good. The thing about Noob SAIBOT is he has an archetype. He does three things actually. Plays neutral, he does damage, and he punishes. He plays neutral, he does damage, and he anti-zones. So there's a reason to pick Noob. But the main thing about Noob is in my opinion, he's boring to play. I don't know if other people feel like he is, but I feel like this character is just very boring. He has good pokes too, forgot to mention that. Only thing about Noob is he doesn't fight the top tier very well. That's what holds this character back. He fights the people around his area just fine, and he could be debatable for A tier, but in my opinion, he stays A- for now. He's the leader of A- though, but debatable, you can put him in the A tier. Now, number 16, we have RAIDEN. RAIDEN suffers from the same things I think Noob does. He has pretty much the same archetype as Noob, but the difference is RAIDEN has 50-50s. His 50-50s are very punishing, and he doesn't get rewarded that much, in my opinion, for landing them. He feels like what they were saying the game was supposed to be, like everything they said, like RAIDEN does, but he is just undertuned, in my opinion. He does good damage and counter zones, well, not counter zones, plays against zoners just fine, but he was supposed to be a high risk, high reward 50-50 character, and they tried to balance the way he is in this game, but they didn't do it right, in my opinion. His crushing blows are decent enough, but he needs more emphasis, or his 50-50s need to be reworked, or what they do. Like the fact that you have to land that garbage overhead twice, like nobody's gonna get hit by that twice. It's just not. And his 50-50s are decent because they're only a couple frames apart, but I feel like he should be able to cancel his overhead into the storm cell. That's just my opinion. But that's all they should give him. If they give this character too much, he will be pretty busted, in my opinion. Don't give him too much, because he has the tools to fight. It's just the archetype that he's always had, they didn't really, help it thrive in this game. That's RAIDEN. At number 17, we have Johnny Cage. Johnny Cage is amazing in the hands of a good player. I don't know what it is, but good Johnnies are freaking terrifying to fight. Every Johnny I have fought has been amazing. I don't know what it is about this character. I don't know if he just attracts good people, but the way you play him, you have to be good to play Johnny. You do. To play him optimally. You can't just pick him up. This character is the pinnacle or epitome of neutral. If you don't have any neutral, you can't play Johnny. I'm sorry, just can't. He doesn't do good in the hands of maniacs. He's good for people who like to play slow and methodical. That's how Johnny is, and he just attracts good players because while the character is not that great, there's people out there that's making him look like he's, you know, S minus. But Johnny's better than people think, though. Number 18, we have Katana. Need to be careful with Katana. Katana started off where I think she was in the last game. She is exactly where she was when around this era, like of the last MK. She was, how can I say? She was just lackluster and everything, and then they just buffed her to brokenness. And I want them to be very careful with her buffs because she's definitely going to get them. They love Katana. But they don't need to make her broken again. Like, just no. I'm not sure what this character needs, honestly. I haven't really looked into Katana. But I know her main problem is her archetype is not that good. Like, she's supposed to be a zoner, but her zoning's not that good at all. So I guess just buff her zoning and she'll be fine. Like, she does everything else just fine. It's just her zoning is not that good. Except in this variation, but she has to sacrifice damage. So, yeah, just give her better zoning. She'll be just fine. Number 19. Kano. This character is so much fun. Dirtbag is not even a character. Like, what is Dirtbag? Crap's trash. This character is a character I had high hopes for when they showed him off in the combat cast, but they did not give him the main thing that would make him good, and that is Snakebite. If he had Snakebite, he'd be perfectly fine. But they were trying to go for a high risk, high reward grappler, but he is a high risk, medium reward character, or freaking, dare I say, low reward character. He's not good at all, but you can definitely, you know, do some stuff with him. Like, he has good zoning, very good zoning actually. Good counter zoning and decent 50-50s. This character just suffers from the fact that his archetype is not complete. Character feels completely just incomplete. I hope they show Kano some love. Character's really fun to play, and I just want him to be decent. Number 20. Frost. Frost is a... I don't want to say she's trash, because she has stuff, but she's just too slow. I just made a video on her. If you want to see more in depth why Frost is not that good, but she's just too slow. That's it. Everything else about this character is fine. If they just speed her up, she'll be good. That's literally all I have to say about her. She's just too slow. Now, for the bottom 5, at number 21, we have Collector. Collector is a good character, decent. Very decent, but like, you can do stuff, but it feels like they purposely made this character not good. He has so many things in his kit where it's just like, if only I could cancel this, if only if this worked, like if only if that worked. If they just gave him moves to where he could cancel, like his forward advancing mid or his back one, if he can cancel some of his things, he would be good. But a lot of his strings that are good, he can't cancel. So that's the main thing that holds him back. So like with Frost, she's just too slow. This character, he can't cancel anything. This Collector's main problem. Now, at number 22, we have Kung Lao. Yes, I think Kung Lao is a bottom 5 character. I cannot stress it enough how much this character sucks, and it actually baffles me how there's people out there that actually think this character is good. Character is not good at all. He doesn't play this game right. Doesn't have an archetype. Doesn't have good tools besides Z-Hat. And it's still a super average move. Not a good character. And if I sound different when I'm talking about him, it's because a lot of people think he's decent and usable, which you can use him, but you're obviously at a clear disadvantage if they know the matchup. The thing is, most people don't know the Kung Lao matchup. They just look at a couple of his things and be like, oh, he's alright. Like, no. Character's not good at all and really needs buffs. Number 23. I'm gonna switch this tier list around because I'm looking at it while I'm doing this. I'm gonna put Shao Kahn here. I think Shao Kahn is number 23. I was gonna put D'Vorah, but in my opinion, he is better than D'Vorah. Shao Kahn is, how can I say, he's a poker. I did a video with the best Shao Kahn player, and he showed me a lot about this character. And I used to think this character was the worst, but he went up a little bit to me. Like, not a lot. This character's still not good. He is too slow. But the main thing about this character is he can't cancel his best tool. If he could cancel his mid-low, he would be at least mid-tier. But because he can't do that, I think this character is just on, well, bottom 5. Even though he has an archetype and he plays it pretty well and uniquely, it's not enough to really set him out, well, set him apart from the rest of the cast. That's how I feel about Shao Kahn. Number 24, we have D'Vorah. D'Vorah is a character where people are saying that she is good now because a certain person is playing her, kinda, I guess. But this character is not good at all. And go to the comments if you want to know who that certain person is. But she's not good. She's gimmicky, like probably top 3 most gimmicky characters in the game. If you don't know the matchup, it's gonna seem like she's mid-tier, but she's not good. Barely any damage. She can put you in some pretty messed up situations with her setups, but besides that, just no reason to play her. She's not good at all. Needs buffs. Worst character in the game, in my opinion, y'all know who it is. Kotal Kahn. Or you should know who it is by now, because he was the last one, number 25. Kotal Kahn absolutely sucks. Character has an archetype. He's meant to be a aggressive neutral based character, but this character like got gutted from the last game. He doesn't have anything really good in his variations besides a command grab. He gets damage, I'll give him that. He doesn't play his archetype well at all. He gets beat by a majority of the cast. I can't think of one matchup he wins. His mid is disgustingly slow. Character just has so many issues, and he's not good. Eesh. Character's just so underpowered. It kind of sucks to see him going to what he was in the last game to this, because they destroyed him around the end of the last game's life cycle, and then, you know, I guess they just wanted to keep him destroyed in this. Kotal Kahn's the worst character in the game, in my opinion, and needs buffs. Well, needs the most buffs out of anybody in this cast. But that was my tier list, everybody. I think this is a pretty fair tier list. If there's a few that you disagree on, you can put it in the comments. I'm more than welcome to hearing your opinions. And yeah, this is basically everybody in the tier list. I only didn't list Shang Tsung because it's too soon, in my opinion. He hasn't got tournament play really. So I judge my tier list off of everything, not just, you know, a couple of things. And I don't think going off of Shang Tsung how he is right now is, you know, a good thing to do, because he just came out a while ago, and I think people are still figuring out stuff about him. And like I said, he just needs more tournament play. That's it. But that was my tier list, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check out my Patreon and my Twitch, and Nickopz out.